to my world. Today is another video where I'm taking a look at a few select levels from Super Mario Maker. So let's get straight into it and take a look. Well, this first level here, obviously a castle level. I believe it was from a user on the Nintendo forums that I mentioned about last time, that the last video I did on was all levels from those people. And this one, no one had completed it yet, so they were wondering if it was too difficult, if there was something wrong with it, that people couldn't do it. So I decided to give it a go and record the footage. It took me about, maybe, I think this is maybe my 4th attempt at it, and this bit here, I couldn't get in between two blocks, and it took me far too long to figure out to jump up higher and do that and open them all up. Obviously, I think the thing you're supposed to do is let the enemies open up the blocks, but that just takes far too long, and you have the cape, you can do whatever. The bit here, up until I think the 3rd attempt, I didn't know there was a hidden block there, so I would use the cape and fly up. I thought maybe that was one of the things that made the level difficult, is that people needed to keep the cape to get up there, but nope, just me being stupid. Speaking of stupid, it took me a good few attempts to figure this bit out, that you don't press the P switch straight away. You need to come down here and then press the P switch, so then it activates long enough for you to get across here. Although there is another P switch there if you were to need it. And thank God there was a what do you call it, a wing there to get the cape. The first time I got to this point, I just flew all the way across and got to the end, and there was nothing there, so I had to die. Instead, you just have to slow down and come over here and down this little pipe. So yeah, that's that. And then just through here. And you have to get rid of, I don't like getting rid of the cape once I've got it, but you never know, a castle like this probably have to face a boss, and it's always better, I guess, to have something to shoot him with, or just do as I do and jump all the way over him. Really good level, very happy that I tried this one out. Unsure why no one had completed it up to this point though, because like I said, once you do it a couple of times and you figure out what you have to do, it's a fun and relatively easy level. But very good, definitely enjoyed it. Okay, this second level now, obviously based on Super Mario 3, which not my favourite of the Mario games really. I think it's a little overrated, but anyway, yeah, this one seems to use shells a lot to break blocks to help you get further or get a power up, so very interesting. Okay. No idea why I'm just standing about there. I thought I was going to try and jump on the Koopa, because I think there was a block up there, but then I just decided, sod it, can't be bothered, and carried on going. Fire flower! After I've gotten all the coins, which are kind of pointless unless you're trying to get an extra life doing the 100 Mario challenge or something. So one improvement I would like to see the game make is that we can actually build full worlds and people go through them, so that coins and lives and power-ups really mean something. Obviously another bit here, that obviously this is the big bit to break the blocks, and I have a habit of always needing to hold in B to run, which of course after I jumped on an enemy and knocked it away, I press B and it shoots fire out, and happens more than I'd like to admit that I end up killing the shell that I've just sent out to do something. So like there, I have to get another one and send it back out. There we do, just gotta wait for the shell to break all the blocks and go down the hole, and then follow it, and you can finally get to the end. And that's the end of that level. Kinda simple, but sort of fun. I enjoyed it. Level 3 now, a crazy one where you go right up against King Koopa, as he was originally known, or Bowser now. He chases you up those stairs and you just have to get away, and come through here and hope to God that you don't stand on those blocks for too long. The first time I came through, I obviously just fell straight through and died, which was fun. And another part where you potentially need Yoshi to get over here, although you could bounce up there and go through if you needed to. Hate those, what are they called, like witches that just shoot things out and it destroys blocks and creates enemies, and they're a pain in the ass, but woohoo, the wingsuit, and another Yoshi who just sits there because you've already got one, which makes no sense. And down here, and that's the finish. Short level, really easy, but you know, still enjoyable, which is what a lot of these Super Mario Maker levels end up being, thankfully. Okay, the fourth level here, based on the original Super Mario Bros. Theme, and the level starts off the same until you see some clouds that you can jump on. So bounce over those, and then get up here to avoid some of those crazy enemies. The red shell. Oh look, an extra life, which is utterly useless, as I keep saying. I really hope they do add some DLC where we can create his own, you know, worlds properly. One of the things with level design that I have a slight problem with, and when they put, you know, those clouds there that move about, or the clown car thingies here, the flying clown cars, whatever the hell they're called, because you know, once you get rid of the enemies, you pop in them, and then you can just skip the level, basically. I'm going above everything, skipping everything, there's absolutely no challenge whatsoever. And it's just like, why? Why are they there? I mean, yeah, they can be annoying enemies at times, but like I said, once you get rid of them, you can use it to your advantage and just skip through absolutely everything. I much prefer when levels use them just for certain parts, and then you can't progress with it. So that was that level, really easy because you just got in the floating clown car thing and just buggered off. And finally, level 5. This one took me a couple of attempts, but I do like how they give you sort of everything at the start. Get the fire flower there, also get a helmet for extra support, and of course the power block, which you know, keep hold of, because as you can see there's clearly a Bowser coming up, so you're gonna think that it needs to be used for that. So after avoiding all these crazy obstacles, which, like I said, took me a few attempts, get down here, murder the Bowser, and then hop out and go through the pipe to continue to the rest of the level. And then the rest of the level, clown car, flower power. You could also get a helmet there if you wanted, but again, like the last level, you're just getting the, you know, the flying clown car thing, and you just move to the other side, and you've avoided everything. Yep, out of there, into the pipe, and straight out to the end of the level, and that's that. Really, really easy once you get past the first part. And those are all the levels for this episode. I had a lot of fun playing the game, as I always do, but there was definitely the one standout level for me, and that was Castle of Evil by the user Daniel. The more Super Mario World castle style levels I tend to play now in Super Mario World, the more I really like castle levels. Before they were okay, but I would mainly just pick, you know, the overground levels. But castle levels I'm really starting to love now. The last video I did like this, it was a castle level that I highly recommended at the end, and again at the end of this video, another castle level that I highly recommend, and of course the code should be somewhere here on the video, so definitely check it out. In the description for YouTube there will be all the ID codes for all the levels that I played in this video, and don't forget to check out my previous Super Mario Maker playing video where I look through a bunch more levels. So, thanks for watching, I'm bigcal, and I'll see you again soon.